Next up, let's welcome my brother from another mother. He's Dino Mosquera. He joined the Miami Gay and Lesbian Film Festival in the late 90s when I was a little lesbian, and now serves on the OUTshine Film Festival's board of directors. Dino, mi amigo, OUTshine's Spring Laugh Riot lights up SoFlo screens in April. Tell me what's happening.
Yeah, the OUTshine LGBTQ Film Festival returns with a Laugh Out Loud Spring Edition from April 17 to the 27th, bringing 10 queer comedies to South Florida top theaters. Kicking off at the Regal South Beach, the opening night film on April 17 is a beautifully crafted drama on swift horses. The lineup features standout films like Accidental Friends, screening on April 24th at the Regal Dania Pointe, and Midas Man on April 26th at the Gateway Theater. Screenings will take place at Regal South Beach, Regal Dania Pointe, Gateway Theater, and Savor Cinema. Organized by OUTshine, the festival celebrates LGBTQ storytelling with that sweet, spicy, and unapologetically bold. Tickets and trailers are available at outshinefilm.com. Don't miss the laugh. OUTshine is bringing the funny. This is going to be a riot. It's going to be great. This is our first time going, both, Miami and Fort Lauderdale. We're gonna start in Miami the 17th to the 24th in Miami, and the 25th through the 27th in Fort Lauderdale. So you have a chance for those people that don't want to cross the border, but it's a chance to see a lot of these films in both counties. We have great films. That movie, the opening film, on Sweet Horses, with the beautiful and yummy Jacob Elordi is gonna be I've seen it. It's a great film. It's a fantastic film. We have parties. Ellen can tell you about it. Parties and social events. With the centerpiece and the men's hotspots and the spotlights, the spotlights and the women's spotlights.
Yeah.
So
no, OUTshine has it all. But like during this time, I'm all about the comedies. Dino, you know what I mean? Like we need to laugh. Like I'm sick of, unfortunately, everybody at this table checks social media and checks the news to see how we're being targeted today, right? And then on our off time, we need to laugh. We need to enjoy ourselves. And OUTshine is making sure that you do that in a safe space with a couple hundred of your friends. Like I was telling Alan on my show, yes, I get streaming. I get that you're able to watch everything at home, but there's something about being in that theater with other queer people that are laughing at the same jokes. You know what I mean? And like when we all gasp when we see, something on the screen, like that feeling, you can't get that at home. Yeah. And OUTshine brings that to us every single year. And now that you're having it like together, you're having the Miami and the Fort Lauderdale on the same week, it's beautiful. Me and Alan talked about this also on my show about how there's Miami people that don't go to Broward, and there's Broward people that don't go to Miami, even though it's 40 minutes. It's not that serious, okay? But you are doing something different this year where you're having an event at Dania Pointe. So then that way you have people from Broward and Miami that can meet right in the middle, right? I mean, that's a wonderful way to go about it.
And we introduced this concept in the fall, right? It's something Mark Gilbert had been pushing for years. We finally got up the courage to implement it. Excuse me. And, we opened in Fort Lauderdale, we closed in Miami. This year we're taking it a step further. So it'll be the first time we're opening in Miami and closing in Fort Lauderdale. But we're hosting this centerpiece event literally in the center, right? That's the idea here. That way we can bring both of our communities together. Everybody comes part way, right? For those who don't want to come all the way up or go all the way down, that's fine. We'll talk about your excuses later. But ultimately, it's really, really cool. So, you get those first days here in Miami up to the 23rd, the 24th. We bring our entire community together. And then we close out in Fort Lauderdale. The other thing this has done, and this is really, really cool right now, every person sitting at this table hosting this show with us is either a sponsor or a community partner of OUTshine right now. Right? So we do all this work with Hotspots and Happening Out, and Faye helps us host things, and she's there. And then Lantera is partnered with a film with us here in Fort Lauderdale on the 25th, I think it is. 26th.
Yep.
The Chamber is partnered on our centerpiece film on the 24th. Dino's on our board and is a part of another organization that's also partnered with a film on the 19th.
It's Saturday the 19th, and it's a comedy from Spain, actually. Who wants to marry an astronaut from Spain? Fantastic.
So we brought everybody together at this table here. We want to keep bringing our communities together. We've got over 30 community partners we work with. And now we can work with them year round because we're in both communities every time.
Yes, I love that. So make sure that you get all the information on Outshine at outshinefilm.com. And trust me, you don't want to miss the parties. The parties are the best. I mean, yes, watch the movies, okay? But the parties are so much fun. They just are, okay? And if you like, if you have the attention span of a gnat, they have shorts, they have comedies, they have documentaries. You name the country, they've got a movie from there, all right? Outshinefilm.com. And that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing. And Queer News Tonight